makes me really, really going like, I can't play the main game if I can't get through the demo.
Okay,
Because
we won't now.
supposedly that's what the entire demo was for on PC, was to see if people could actually play it.
Okay, we're live now, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. This is how we're gonna start things off.
Boss. There's
With Subaru Foresters?
No, because this is how desperate I am now. We're gonna watch this video.
I like how the video is right there now.
We're gonna watch the goddamn video. I'm gonna find out how the fuck I'm gonna beat Radon.
out of the FRG video, we're going to be going over a full guide on how to beat Radon, Concert of Mikola. This is definitely the
I'm not
because
I know I can do that, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna do the shield poke win because that would be the way to win, and I'm not gonna do that.
I've ever fought out of every Souls-like they've done in the past 15 years. He has fast movesets, insane AoEs, and even an almost impossible to dodge attack. It goes without saying that you should not ignore leveling your scouter tree fragments all the way to 20 if you have to, as this is
I think I have mine at 20
in the DLC.
Maybe that's the first thing I should do.
This boss is fighting as close
I don't know if it matters though.
For the entire fight, as it's basically mandatory to dodge his AoEs in phase 2, and is useful for getting extra damage in between some of his combos from both phases. If you've completed the Tholier questline, you should be able to summon both him and Ansbach for this fight. But keep in mind that Radon's HP will scale super high if you summon both at the same time.
Oh, so summoning both at the same time is a bad idea. Got it.
For physical negation, find Crucible Feather Talisman for a special backstep on the impossible to dodge attack, and Golden Braid for holy negation. To start off, when you enter the arena, he's almost always going to do this rush attack that stops you from using summons or buffing up after you enter. So keep in mind, if you're buffing up, try to do it before you enter, and if you're trying to summon, try to do it after you dodge his attack. You can dodge this initial attack by dodging into it at the last second, and then you can get about a heavy attack of damage in afterwards. His basic and most common combo is the following: a right foot stomp into an overhead sword slash, into a quick double sword sweep, into an overhead sword slash, and then a ground explosion. He uses this move a bunch throughout the fight, so it's definitely worth learning the timing. Dodge after a delay when he does the right foot stomp, then after another delay, dodge twice in quick succession, then dodge 2 more times, both with a delay for the overhead and the ground explosion. You should kind of be dodging into Radon for all of these with a slight deviation to the left or right. It's worth noting that after you roll that quick double attack, there is actually a small opening for exactly 1 light attack with most weapons, so try to get that damage in if you can. He has one other super long combo. We'll start with a right.
I'm watching this just to help me remember his moveset, because otherwise we already have his first base pegged. So.
And then one more delayed attack. For this combo, roll the first attack, then dodge after a very slight delay for the left sword sweep, then delay your next 3 dodges for his 3 double sweep attacks. Again, there is an opening between the 4th and 5th hit for exactly 1 light attack where you can get some damage in, and after dodging it all, you can get 1 heavy attack in. Sometimes he won't do that final delayed attack, so keep that in mind when you're dodging this. Those 2 combos are his bread and butter, but he has a few other difficult moves as well. To start, let's go over the infamous cross slash attack. When you heal at the wrong time or attack too late, Radon will often use this move where he attacks 2 times in succession with his blades, then do a final cross slash. This attack is actually basically impossible to dodge when you have no added gimmicks, requiring frame perfect timing and altitude positioning to avoid it. That being said, after doing some testing, there are a few ways to counter it. You could dodge it normally with frame perfect timing, block it with a shield, parry it, or use the fine Crucible Feather Talisman to get iframes on backsteps, and dodge it with an early backstep into a quick dodge and then a delayed roll. If you didn't parry, after he finishes the combo, you can get a heavy attack in. I definitely think this is going to get nerfed in the foreseeable future.
And it was totally nerfed, so this guy knows what he's talking about.
Another 3-hit combo with his sword starts with an overhead right swing, then after a slight delay, he does 2 sweeps in quick succession. If you dodge this, you can only get 1 light attack in before his next move. One more super short 2-hit combo is his right sweep into a double sword left sweep. Despite this attack being relatively easy to dodge compared to others, it has a massive window where you can land a heavy attack if you dodge this correctly. Next, he has something kind of like a grab move. He'll slowly lift his swords up, slash them upwards, then
Yeah, I
after a
hate this
delay,
move.
slash them back down.
Oh no, that doesn't move.
If you
I thought
get
it was the
hit by
gravity one.
first attack, you get launched into the air
I
and
hate
hit
this
by his
move.
downward
Not
slash.
this move.
So learn the timing for this one, and don't forget to dodge the second hit after dodging the first. When the boss is far away from you, sometimes he'll do a jumping attack. For this attack, he'll jump up and do a roll in the air, then crash down with both of his swords. He has a chance to jump again and then do one more jumping attack. Either way, if you correctly dodge this, you can get one heavy attack in afterwards. If you find yourself having trouble with his random second attack, just do one light attack after his first, as that will give you some time to roll if he does the second move. Next up, he also has a Blood Flame attack. This attack is actually very easy to avoid once you know the trick to dodging it. First, dodge the initial thrust by dodging into him, and then sprint behind him to get one light attack in. By going behind him, you avoid both his slash attack and the aftershock explosion, and can even get one light attack in.
I'm not too worried about that
Make
one.
sure you end up
That one
directly
rarely
behind
hit.
him, as the explosion will hit you if you're on his side. Lastly, for the basic moves, he has a retreating attack where he does a cross slash.
Stealing gotcha luck.
Most of the time, it's safe to do a light attack right after, but I've had a few occasions where I got.
I'm not rolling any
punished
gotchas
so it's
for
probably
at
not
least
worth
another
it to
week, so
attack,
you're not
and
stealing
probably
anything.
Just wait after you dodge.
That's
Moving
the
on to the
entire
gravity
idea.
moves, let's look at
Yeah!
his gravity meteor move. This attack actually has
Also, if
three
I get a
hits
bad
in the
roll, I'm
combo.
blaming you, Eddie.
First when he slashes his
Oh, they don't
sword
steal
down,
from me.
then when he slashes upwards and rises, and lastly the ranged meteors.
Okay.
Only
he's trying
two
Try to
steal
close
from
him
me.
initially,
More than
dodge
that.
twice in quick succession to dodge
No,
the
I'm
first
blaming
two
this on
slashes.
Eddie, because I only got two
For
SRs
the
on this
meteors,
one.
run away in the opposite direction until the meteors get close, then run to the left or right and then jump.
Okay, so I
His
can
other
jump out of
gravity
that.
moves
That's
suck
good to
you
know.
in. Then he
Oh, I
either
hit that
does a
one.
grab move or a special gravity move.
Yeah, but
You can roll the initial pull by
brought
dodging
up
with
the
good
idea
of
timing,
jumping,
but if you do get
and
pulled,
it's
it's
a lot
actually
more
pretty
trickier
easy to
than you
avoid damage.
realize.
You can just spam roll away from him to dodge either the gravity AoE or the grab attack. In the second phase though, you definitely want to dodge that initial pull, as the following attacks are really difficult to dodge. Moving on to phase 2, he'll start this phase
Here
at
we
around
go.
60% health,
Ooh!
cleansing him of any status
Gold
attacks
flash.
and stopping all attacks with a cutscene. For this phase, all of his attacks will summon an
Only
AoE of Holy
one.
Beams in front of Radahn, and he gets a bunch of absolutely disgusting combos that will knock just about anyone into the 14th dimension the first time they see it.
Oh, the pilgrim!
90% of the time, the first thing he'll do is summon a giant AoE of holy damage.
Mhm.
Before he
fuck
does
off,
this, you'll have
Iran!
time to drink about
damn
one
it.
flask, and then you'll have to run as soon as you see him charging it. This attack has a very unforgiving window if you have even the slightest delay, so make sure you run in a straight line as fast as you can.
Okay, so
Or
run
avoid
toward
it
him.
with something
Got
like Raptor of the Mists, or block it with a good holy negating shield like the Black Steel Great Shield. In this phase, his attacks from phase 1 haven't actually changed too much. His bread and butter combos have the exact same timing, just with beams in front of Radahn. Dodge slightly into him for every attack like I mentioned in phase 1, and you shouldn't be hit by a single thing. This also
Okay.
applies for the huge holy AoE that replaces his ground explosion. Just roll into it and you won't take any damage.
Okay.
He also gets one new combo that has the exact same timing as the stomp attack, except it starts with an overhead right swing, and I thought I'd mention that here. The Blood Flame attack is the exact same with no change, and the impossible cross slash attack is avoided basically the same way for every method. For the jumping attack, all you need to do is dodge to the left or right to avoid the straight line of beams.
Dodge
You also
left
do
to
the
right.
same
Got
thing
it.
for the quote-unquote grab attack from phase 1. Any other basic move from his phase 1 can just be dodged into. The only attack from phase 1 that is considerably harder to dodge is his meteor attack. The first part of this attack is the same. Avoid the first two hits, then run away from the meteors and jump right or left at the last moment.
Mhm.
However, after that, he has additional attacks. He'll do 4 after image attacks before teleporting onto you for a 5th slash, summon a straight line of beams,
Ah,
and
that's
then
so
finally
sick.
does
I
a
hate that.
massive holy AoE. To avoid this, run away after jumping the meteors to get out of range of the 4
Okay,
after
jump out of the meteors.
Then dodge into
then
him, veering to the left or right.
1,
for his
2,
fifth slash to
3,
avoid that straight
4,
line of AoEs that
dodge the
comes
fifth.
after the slash.
And dodge
After
the
a short
AoE.
delay, dodge into him again for the big AoE. Moving on, let's go into his new basic moves of phase 2. He has a full arena holy AoE where he raises both swords and slashes them forwards. Dodge into this with good timing and it shouldn't hit you. He now has an actual grab attack that will insta-kill you if it hits you twice, but it can be dispelled using Mikola's rune. He also has a new dash attack where he starts glowing and dashes with after images to a set location.
Wow, that,
If you're
I
close
hate
to
that.
him, you can literally just stand inside of him and not take
Really?
any damage.
Oh, okay.
He also has another dash attack that he sometimes uses when he's far away. He'll dash sideways, throw an after image at you, and then throw a slash attack at you. Just dodge into him twice, and you should be able to avoid damage. You
Okay.
get the opening for about one light attack. He also has this new ranged attack where he'll hurl a holy discus at you, then do one slash after a short delay. You should try to get close after dodging this attack, as he has a window for a whole heavy attack after he finishes the combo. Lastly, he'll do a meteor attack at around 40% health. For this one, run in the opposite direction as soon as you can and keep running until you can see the explosion reach your character. To finish this guide off, lastly but most importantly, we have his new special combos. The first one is where he jumps into the air, does 3 after image attacks, then lands on top of you and does one of his combos. For this attack, the best way to avoid it is to run to the right, dodge the 4th attack, then dodge twice after a short delay for this basic combo. You can also roll into the after images,
such
but
bullshit.
it's really inconsistent, so I don't recommend it. The next one is much more tricky, with a bunch of flashbangs in between his hits. Radon's swords will start glowing, he'll raise them up in a pattern, then do the following. 2 quick sweeps, 2 more quick sweeps,
In the meantime, I'm going to mute myself and I'll be right back.
with a 360 AoE explosion. For this one, you want to dodge the first 2 quick sweeps with 2 quick rolls. Then after a delay, dodge only once for the other 2 quick sweeps, dodge again after a delay for the jumping attack, and then dodge one last time for the falling attack. All you can really do for this is learn the timing, but you can also block it with the shield. And with that, that is every single attack in Radon's moveset explained. In summary, you want to dodge into him for basically every single attack, run away from the afterimage attacks, and try using everything in your disposal to challenge this boss. There is absolutely no shame in using a Mimic tier, as this is definitely the hardest boss From Software has ever put out.
I don't know how I feel about that. It made me feel a little bit better, but I'm not sure how much better. Okay, yeah, I know this fight. Let's get to phase 2 already. Okay, run right toward him. Avoid that AoE. Dodge into his attacks. Dodge the grab. There's the blood flame thing again. Oh, that was hard to read. Dodge, 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 dodge. Okay, you jump out of the way of the rocks, then run towards the screen. It looks insane. I'm not even playing, I can barely keep up.
I mean, it is a pretty difficult fight because, let's face it, usually when From Software is designing bosses, big bosses are slow, small bosses are fast. Radon is sort of both.
He's a big man, but he's also a small man.
Well, he's big and fast. I mean, he has some slow attacks, but then he has some fast attacks.
1, 2, 3, 4, dodge! Dodge!
Actually, does his after image attack have fake outs? Like, it only does it 3 times versus 4?
I'm not sure.
That's gonna suck trying to dodge that. Okay, alright, let's do this for real.
Bite the bullet, Eddie. Bite it hard.
Come on, believe in yourself, because nobody else here is believing in you.
Don't believe in me. Don't believe in yourself, Eddie. Don't believe in me, because I'm not going to believe in you.
There's an update. Guys, we can't play today. There's an update. Sorry.
Why did you not do the update?
Because he hasn't played the game in 2.5 weeks.
think it's been 3 weeks, actually.
Close to.
I thought you did it on Thursday on the last week.
No, because I was gone for 2 weeks.
No,
So
no,
last
no,
time-
no, no, no. Obviously, the last 2 weeks. Obviously, you missed on this week's Tuesday, but I mean 3 weeks ago. Well, yeah, you played it on last Thursday.
The last time I played was the 12th of September.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly 3 weeks. Okay. And especially since you didn't even start at like 7.
Let's get this party started.
Are you starting up the game or are you updating?
I guess I can do the intro video. Starting the game. I'm about to share it here in a bit.
Aspirin. Or Shorbert.
Nope. I shared it too early. I think I shared it too early. What's going on? Why aren't you playing?
Right now?
I think that's the problem.
It's booting up.
Oh.
It's initializing. We'll see. We'll see. Not initialized already. Okay, I think it finally got past its misgiving. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now I can share it with you guys.
Bando Namkai.
Ring of the
Connection,
Elden.
Unconnection.
Let's do this.
Oh.
Wow. That makes me feel old.
What?
Well, I'm just going through some anime just to go through my mind of like, what could I possibly recommend that isn't terrible? Horrible. Undignified.
Berserk 2014.
No. Wait, 2014. Are we talking about the movies?
I'm talking about the movies. Yes.
Ooh, my frame rate is bad.
Well, supposedly the movies eventually started getting good, but then they made a series, and then that was bad. Is everything okay?
Nope.
Frame rate bad.
Yeah, this game is choppy as hell.
Yep.
Is something else running in the background?
Oh no, it just gave up. Maybe that was something to do with it. Okay. I lost connection to the game. The game disconnected from me for some reason.
Disconnected. Can't run an offline.
Yeah. Technical difficulty. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's trying again now. I'm gonna get into the game before I share. Let's see how things are running. Okay, no longer choppy. Okay, let's go ahead and share. Because sharing is caring. Okay, I think we're good now.
Ooh, that's a good question. Have you watched Thunderbolt Fantasy?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
That is.
I know, but
Technically not anime, but
close enough. I don't think he would mind much.
probably not.
Yeesh. Even that's getting almost old. It came out in spring 2016.
Ugh. And we're just getting what, season 3 or season 4?
Or because I thought
What? I just lost connection again.
Um. Hmm.
it's not us, I would think.
Unable to start an online mode.
Could this be part of
I
the
guess
weird?
I guess it doesn't matter. So
Rude.
That's kind of rude. Admittedly, this is something I've been hearing a lot lately. Is a lot of games and online service games have been experiencing like DDoS stuff, including 14. I haven't experienced it myself, but then again, I'm not going to deny somebody from going like I can't sign in or I get kicked off immediately.
okay, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. I'm dead. Yep, I gotta get the rust off. It's been 3 weeks.
That's a lot of rust.
Ugh, you're telling me.
Have we ever summoned somebody for this battle yet?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it went poorly.
Oh. Oh yeah, now I remember.
Well, let's try the jumping out of the way thing. Nope. Oh, I didn't roll out of the rocks. God damn. God, he's scarier than I remember, and that's saying something. Crap! Fell for it! What? Damn it! I hate that stump.
Stump.
And considering that before we went off, I was acing that first phase, I really have
Roosted.
yeah, I have digressed. Digressed? Whatever.
Regressed, I believe.
Regressed. Thank you very much. Did it miss? God damn. Sure, why not? Let's take the hit. Oh shit. How do you miss? He's right in front of you! Okay, let's see if I can learn anything from that video. No, absolutely did not learn anything.
1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
This is going to be a 1,000-year voyage.
That's right, you still haven't gotten hit by the second time.
Yep.
Probably because of that.
I wasn't close enough. Apparently if I just stand next to him, it won't hit me.
Well, it's easier to sidestep than it is to run away from.
Oh, crap. Oh, I forgot my count. Okay, we're at 98 kills. I would like not to get hit, please.
Stop hitting me. Please.
Fucking footstone. $99. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll go Mob Psycho. And at 100, I'm going to win.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
And I failed to dodge. We did it, everybody. 100 deaths.
Let's see if we can get to 500. Let's not.
Fantastic. I'm just getting slaughtered. 101 Dalmatians. Build a macro to do these buffs. Oh crap. Fell for it. No. I was totally dodging. I don't know what happened there. Oh god, this is gonna suck so much. Oh, I've regressed so much.
The rust is so deep. You're not knocking it off, Eddie. We need like a fucking like sand bath.
The worst part is that if I get some of the rust off today, then there'll be 5 more days before I come back. So it'll just form again. We just play Zenless Zone Zero.
You're good at that game. You actually played it over the past 2 weeks.
It was the only game I played over vacation.
The only game you could play over vacation, I take it.
Well, you could have played something else. I mean, you could have taken the Switch with him if he has it.
I did take the Switch, I just never played it. No. I totally dodged. What is this second phase not activated yet? God damn. There we go. Ow. Ow. Just creamed. I finally see the second phase and I see nothing else. I just get hit by everything like I was just standing there. I might as well have just stood there. Ow, how come you didn't let me dodge? Why? I dodged it! I don't understand! Oh. Don't understand why that foot stomp hits every time. God damn. Why even bother? No!
No. Also, weird question. When did you think? When did you think Echoes of Wisdom was coming out?
I have no idea. I just didn't know it was out when it was out. I feel like farther away, which is weird because I know Nintendo is good about really announcing things close.
Well, it was weird because like when I found out when Echoes was releasing, it was like, oh, that's 2 weeks away. When I found out about the release date.
Son of a bitch. Well, they dodged it. And then I get hit by that one instead. Fantastic. I forgot what I was supposed to do there. Nope. 110. $111. I only have 1 hour to have 1 hour. In 1 hour, I will be free of this curse.
March 9th.
It's bad when I'm looking forward to time running out rather than me beating the boss.
Defeating the boss.
Oh, it didn't grab me. Wait, did I learn any lessons here? Did I learn a lesson? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't learn a shit.
I learned jack shit.
That should have been the easiest sequence, and I still couldn't do it. I'm doomed. Bastard. Renan, I can't wait till I come back with another character and just shield poke you to death. I'm looking forward to that future playthrough.
Shield poke. Elden Ring. Also, evening, Eric Foxy.
No, too early. Ah, shit. It just stinks knowing that before I went on break, this first phase wasn't so terrible.
It wasn't so bad.
Yeah, I've regressed. There's no other way around it. It stinks. It stinks so bad. Yeah, I didn't care.
Yep. My Elden Ring strat so far has been Unga Bunga.
Yeah. It seems like a lot of this DLC has been Unga Bunga. Or would be solved better with Unga Bunga, and I'm not an Unga Bunga build, so I don't get that luxury.
Eddie is not Unga Bunga enough. He is squish.
Okay, let's see if I can do any good.
I'm so used to dex builds
Oh
that
my
for
God.
once I wanted to try smashing stuff.
1,000-year voyage.
Tower shield
guided
plus
by
brick on a
compassion.
stick suits me just fine. That's good to hear, Eric Foxy.
Alright, let's see if I learned anything. Nope. $120. We're never going to play Satisfactory. And by extension, we'll never play Sandland. Or the Alan Wake games. We're stuck here. This
Or Control.
we're now in a Radon Consort Radon stream. That's now and forever.
Never will you touch Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh, that don't. I'm not streaming that, so it doesn't matter.
And he's just gonna practice Radon the entire time. And then somehow, due to some psychological effect, every time he gets close to beating him, he just doesn't. He stops. For he is afraid of what he might learn after defeating Radon.
I don't know what life is going to be after Radon. If I fail on purpose. Jumpity! I still got grabbed. I see it coming.
1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
At least grab me twice so I can know what that's like.
You're gonna have to survive.
Ermiglio, the Red Prior was giving me similar trouble, but that was just more of my own incompetence. That's Entoria, the last song, by the way. Enotria, sorry.
I'm not sure what the reference is.
Well, Eric Foxy is playing Elden Ring, and I think he was talking about one of the earlier bosses in the primary game.
Okay.
But since
Oh,
he's
that's
doing
right.
it
That's right.
Unga Bunga, he was having issues, so... Nah, I was talking about in Enotria, which is a Souls-like that came out recently, and it took a few days to beat. Okay, so he was talking about a different game, but similar situation.
Bitch. Stop chasing me. Oh, crap. Doing so good, I just let that one attack hit me. Ugh. Ow. We still have half an hour of this. David, ever great you ever got me to play Bloodborne?
Why would you play? I mean, we haven't even we finished Bloodborne, didn't we?
Yeah, I know. But if I hadn't played Bloodborne, I would be playing Elden Ring right now.
Pretty sure Andy would have gotten you to be playing Dark Souls and Elden Ring with him. And I just finished the final chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Did the ending suck?
Actually, it's fairly appropriate.
I heard some people complain about it. And like, and I
Complain about everything.
I didn't trust them. I heard complaints.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't. I feel like the ending, the way that it ended, is appropriate for what it is.
Okay.
It's admittedly, it's probably not going to be as bad. It's like as bad as let's say Attack on Titan's ending, which he basically stated that, like, yeah, he wrote himself into a corner, and that's the only way he could effectively end the series.
Uh-huh. I should read up what the ending of Attack on Titan is one day.
One day.
Half an hour left. 130.
Oh, boy. Do. Or. Oop. Oop. And goodbye. Yeah, that account was created today. Oh, wow. Ban evasion.
Ban evasion?
We had somebody post one of those stupid links like best viewers on da 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 da. And their account was created yesterday. Since I'm in mod view. It says suspicious user, ban evasion, monitoring. And state are able to publicly post chat messages. .10:03. That was when I actually roughly banned him. So.
don't know why it refused to dodge every time I pressed the button. Dodge, 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 dodge. Nope, nope, no dodging. $140.
Oh boy.
$18, 17 more minutes of torture. Is there anything I can do that's going to help me survive?
Mm.
Maybe this will help. Let's see if this combination does me any good. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Wow, I got hugged again.
You, a thousand-year
just
voyage
loves you.
guided by compassion.
I don't understand why that's so hard to dodge. I can see it coming, and I still can't dodge out of the way. It's the exact same moveset he has before, and it's still...
Still getting ya.
Yeah. The other thing I could try is just one summon. Instead of
Just lead him off for a little bit.
Time, I think, for sleep.
Oh, you have a good night, Eric Foxy.
Hey, Foxy.
Hope to see you tomorrow.
Got hit with all of them. Son of a bitch.
Oh, where? Yeah, that never.
Oh, that's a fruit. I almost thought he got me that time. He was gonna get me eventually. I have a couple more before it's game time. What a nightmare of a stream this was. And Radon's officially the first Elden Ring boss has taken more than 2 strings to beat.
I don't think that's true, but then again,
I don't think so. I don't think I've taken more than 2 strings to beat any other boss, even Millennia.
I was thinking Millennia took about 3 streams, but
Well, Elden Ring bosses, yes, but all I'm thinking is the Sekiro bosses.
Okay, that's different.
I'm only doing Elden Ring. I'm not doing any other Souls-like game.
Yeah, especially since you never even got to the final boss in that game, so...
And I think technically, I did 2 streams and then we never went back to the game, so...
I thought we did at least 4?
But the same boss?
We got into a really bad rut on those bosses. Like, the first time, we went at least 2 to 3 streams of just fighting the boss.
It's like, I thought we got stuck on Owl. Or was it the first time we fought...
Then we got stuck on Owl. Which then, as far as I can remember, was almost like a month long of no progress.
I remember it being that long.
It was bad.
I mean, it was bad,
I think it was a month long because it's like you had to take a break and this happened again.
Yeah.
Hey, geeks! Evening, Alec. Might have come in an opportune time.
Oh, I don't know why I went for it.
What's going on? We're watching Baron here attempt his 3rd stream of
Second stream.
Why
Why are you guys making the things that's already bad worse?
already worse?
I'm actually trying to remember how it went.
Ah, what?
T-pose.
Okay, this is the last one tonight.
That's why.
And then I'll be free. Then I'll be free after this, no matter what. Either I win or I lose. Either way, I'm free.
At least for a few days. And really, tomorrow you could join us for my stream.
And be lost on the plot.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want that. For plot reasons, I can't participate. Oh, jeez. $148. That's how we're ending tonight. 148. Oh. I'm free though. I'm free until Tuesday. Then I did this all over again.
How is this? You show. Admittedly, you could do this on Tuesday and Thursday. We resume the multiplayer streams.
But that would be bad because I would accumulate rust.
I feel like what you need to do is do some practice, but I think the only way you can practice legitimately is that you enter and you never heal. Because if you actually can get him down like consistently to the second half every time without having the need to heal, you probably have a better chance. I don't know if you would keep that up.
I might just have to, you're right. I might just have to practice fighting him off stream. And
At least
until I
that
get
way,
going.
your death count isn't official.
Although, I would still count it. Well, I would count every death except the one I purposely lose if I think I'm about to beat him, which we haven't even been close. I haven't even gotten to half health yet. After next stream, I might have to consider bringing back another summon just to get this done, and I might have to figure out a strat of how I can beat him with a summon. Because all I need the summon to do is to draw away the enemy, and then I can attack with range, which could work to a degree. We'll see. Okay, well, that's it for today. I'm gonna absolve myself of any more of this tonight. So come back Friday tomorrow if you want to see Asher do dragon questing, and I'll be back Tuesday with more of this onslaught. Bye, everybody.
Not.